queen of the night. She is performing all over the country, from Indianapolis to the West Coast Flappers Comedy Club. She's amazing, and you might have seen her in an episode of Baskets with Louis Anderson and Zach Galifianakis. So let's give it up for Sears.
I was at a gay bar, as many Les Paluzos were out there. Super. No. Come on, and if they have kayaks, don't tell me they're not a bunch of lesbians. Or canoes on them or anything like that. But yeah, my name is Sears, and no, I'm no relation to the store. Because if I were, they wouldn't have been called SnapOn Tools. That's a lesbian joke, sir. Snap-on, strap-on. Get it? Come on now. But you know, it's funny because I have Waze in my car. Thank God, because I came all the way from Indianapolis, and you know, I didn't know where. I'd never been here to the spot. I've been up to the campus. I've never been here, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going. But do you guys know that Waze has different voices that you can put on there? I thought the one said the chef, like Top Chef. I thought it was, or Master Chef is what I thought it was. I thought it was one of those cooking show chefs, whatever the main cook that's on all day long. He has like every show in one channel, I think. I don't know what his name is. I don't cook. That's, yeah. And I thought it was that. And then a buddy of mine was in the car, and he's like, there's something ahead that could be a decoy. And then he said, roll out. And my buddy goes, you think that's Master Chef? That's Master Chief, you dumbass. I don't read well. You know, I'm from Beach Grove, Indiana, so I don't know if any of you guys know the south side of Indianapolis very well. Small town, kind of like Lafayette. Education, I read some. Not very well, but I do read some. But the Waze, you can actually program your own voice, you guys. You know that? I just learned that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do that when I have time. But you know what? The one thing I'm going to change is when the GPS is always saying, go straight, go straight. Bullshit, mind your business. I like Hawaii. I mean, I've been out since VE. You know, before Ellen. Yeah, so let me tell you, because you guys are a bunch of youngins. So that was way back before I knew what LGB or T even meant. Let alone the element of P, Q, or S, and everything else they're adding to the alphabet nowadays, right, you guys? I mean, I got asked the other day if I was cis. I was like, yeah, I have a cis. No, are you cis? And I'm like, she calls me cis. No, what were you born as and what do you identify as? I'm like, that's easy. I was born a female and identify as a lesbian woman. Unless the bathroom lines are long. Or it's closer. I don't give a shit, because I'm not going to shit myself just because mine's removable. You know. But I got some family in the house. But I was a freshman in high school, and this upperclassman yelled, "Dyke!" And I was like, he must think I'm retaining water. That's a damn jokester. And my mom sat me down. You guys gotta stop that because you're gonna keep going. But my mom sat me down. She's like, "Are you gay?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Are you gay?" I'm like, "Why would you ask me that?" She said, "You and your friend went Arby's an awful lot for dinner." Ma'am, think about what you... Never mind. Look it up on Urban Dictionary. Look it up on Urban Dictionary. You'll never like Arby's the same again. And this was back in the Bush era. And not just the president. Hey, right. This is not my first mullet. Right? It is hot up here though, you guys. I may end up topless by the end of this shit. There you go. All right. Anyways. So, where was I at? Oh yeah, my mullet. How many of you guys are on a date tonight? Any date night? No, all college kids, huh? What do you guys use? Do you guys use Bumble? Grindr? Tinder. I figured up here maybe farmers only. Do they do anything like Boiler Up? Like a dating app? You do boilers or anything? Something like that? You guys are smart enough. I figured you guys would have done this already. Okay. No? What do you do for a living, sir? You a student? Are you? What do you do for a living, sir? Farmer? You're retired? Are you a professor? There's only a couple jobs, I think, up here in Lafayette. You know, I think you're either a farmer, you work at the university, or you're a slumlord. Am I wrong? Okay, all right, never mind. Okay, I thought that was a good joke. That's off. I thought that was funny. But yeah, they didn't even have lesbian sororities when I went off to college. IUPUI. I got kicked out because I didn't know how to spell how the college spelled it. IUPUI. I don't know. I told you I didn't spell well. But they didn't have any lesbian sororities. So me and my scissor sisters, we decided to figure one out. I ate a pie. There's actually Greek letters. I have merchandise after the show, you guys. But somebody the other day compared me to Trump. Yes. But they're not wrong, totally. I mean, I do like to be the center of attention, obviously. My favorite color is orange. I have small hands. And I like to grab women by the hand. Because I'm so shy. I had to leave lingerie day at Twin Peaks, you guys. All my straight friends were like, Sears, you're the gay one. I'm like, nope. They don't have clothes on. Do they have hairnets down there? No. I gotta go. I'm too shy. No, I could. So the only hand is the only thing I've ever grabbed. But, so they're not totally wrong. I am a lot like him in some ways. I mean, perspective, right? Like, on Baskets, have you ever anybody seen Baskets? Yeah? Great show, right? Louis Anderson killed that part as a woman. There isn't a woman I don't think that could have played it any better. But you know what I realized the other day? I was on an episode of Baskets with Louis Anderson and Zach Galifianakis. But what I realized is perspective. I was on a sitcom with Louis Anderson and Alan from The Hangover. That makes a huge difference, doesn't it? I mean, perspective is amazing, and we got to look at everything like that. Perspective of everything. You know what? I don't understand all these letters with the LGBTQAI plus and everything else. Doesn't mean it's wrong. You know, I go by just Sears because, you know what? I had breast cancer and I don't have tits anymore, and I feel more comfortable in my body than I ever have. Am I not? Thank you. I told you I might end up without a shirt on. Legally, I'm allowed to. Don't even have to have pasties. And guess what? Kyle, I don't have any underboob sweat. Yeah, bitches. You're right. I'm jealous. You're
Got
jealous.
him.
Okay. But no, I mean, perspective is just like breast cancer. Perspective is everything. You know? So we look at it, like if you guys look at me from here, my mullet's pretty. But if you look at me from here, it's glorious. It's all about perspective, y'all. So, but I mean, it doesn't matter what we are, who we are, what we identify as. I mean, I'm just Sears. Am I non-binary? Well, I don't know. Am I lesbian? I don't know. Am I ace? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just Sears. Those terms don't matter. I don't think we need all these damn labels, y'all. So if you don't understand it, who cares? Just go with it. If you want me to call you a unicorn, honey, I'll call you a unicorn. I don't even give a shit if that's your pronoun, but so you know, how many of you guys are young? How many of you guys have tattoos? That's it? Oh, we're in a college town. Okay, hear me out. Some of you guys might not understand this. You can tell somebody's age, holy shit, it's loud, by their tattoos. Like, if somebody has a rose tattoo on their chest, they're usually in their mid to late 50s. If they have something on their lower back or a Tweety bird on their ankle, they're usually in their mid to late 40s. If they have an infinity symbol right here, or one of those black tribal armband things that are just plain black, they're usually in their mid to late 20s. Big thigh tattoo, early 20s. Am I correct? Right? So, I'm a lot older than you guys, and I have my mom's initials on my lower back. This was before she was a tramp. Yeah. Well, then after my double mastectomy, I got a Japanese proverb right here, and it says, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. I'm like, that's badass. It's called a skank flank now, you guys. So now my mom's a tramp and I'm a skank. Pierce, not much further from the truth, because she was with one man and I've been with none. But I'm wondering, what are they going to rename these other tattoos? Like, is this one on your wrist going to be a twat spot? What about this one, a snatch patch? Just a thought, I don't know. But I am getting older, like I said, and I'm learning a lot about myself. Like, my arms are magical. They keep waving after I'm done. Trust me, you'll figure it out later when you get a little bit older. It doesn't matter how in shape you are, they just keep waving. And if the local jazz bar, sorry, this is too close. Jazz bar needs somebody to play the trombone, I can fill in because that's how I read my text. So, but there's one a little bit more embarrassing, and I am pretty shy, like I said earlier, but I figured out that I'm into S&M. That's the right response. But it's with one woman, and it has to be in her room, because she's got all the tools, and I've never done this before. And, okay, hang on. Sorry, it's too damn hot in here, you guys. And it's just an opportunity to take my shirt off. I love it. Oh, sorry, quit looking at my tits, or my eyes are up here. Right here. Right here. There it is, that's a tramp scan. I know I need to lose weight, leave me alone. But the Buddha belly really grows because you lose those and it's kind of like a guy's dick when they lose weight, their dick grows. Same thing opposite with the tits. You lose that and your belly grows because you can see it more. Never mind, same principle. These guys over here are like, what the hell? Why has that bitch got her shirt off? Put her shirt back on. Sorry, no, not today. But yeah, I was with this one woman. It has to be in her room, so I feel comfortable. And the other day, though, she was hurting me, like really bad hurting me. And I'm like, pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. She's like, why are you yelling pineapple? I'm like, is that not our safe word? She said, nope, I'm your chiropractor. So why are you pulling my hair? You know, I don't know, but. How many of you guys sneeze 3 times? Yeah, and you know how you see people, they sneeze once and then they know it's coming again? I pee 3 times before I ever get off the toilet. I'm a mess, and boy, if I don't, I just, you know, the problem is though, it's more than just one Kleenex, you know? And I have had to clean more of my pee up off the floor than my dog's, so that's ridiculous. But with the MS, when I found out I had breast cancer, I was like, you can't just cut one of them off. My balance is off, you better just cut them both off. I'm not gonna be lopsided and fall down. So, but when people find out that I had breast cancer, they're always like, I'm sorry. I'm like, why? Did you give it to me? I knew you could catch the gay, I didn't know you could catch the cancer. You can't. I tried to give it to many women. The most I've given them is the straight. But, so yeah. But people don't think of the positives with breast cancer. Like I've already mentioned a couple, no more under boob sweat. I had to buy a one-piece swimsuit. They're just shorts. It was just shorts and a sports bra before, so, you know, I just lost the sports bra. But there's so many positives. I saved time and money when I was going through chemo because I was bald. This shit takes a lot of time and money to get this constantly. I used to go to break clips before I started doing comedy. Now, I just, no, this is ridiculous. I understand how these women feel. They have to go to the beauty salon all the time. God, you guys, this isn't, I don't know if it's worth it. It's hot, too, at this moment. But yeah, you can follow me, I don't know where my time is, I think I'm close, so. You guys can follow me on social media at Homo Sears Comedy, because let's be honest, or at The Gays of Our Lives, because that's my podcast, because we explain all that LGBTQAI plus all the other bullshit, because some of us just don't get it, especially when we're old. And, you know, I'm like that, so. But you can also watch for me, the movie I just shot got into the Venice Short Film Festival, so that's exciting. Yeah, things are happening, I'm excited. But make sure you follow me, and I am gonna give you one more. Oh, and Indys Best Comedian. I'm up for that, and my podcast is up for Indys Best Podcast. So if you get a chance to vote, you can vote every day, whatever. Shameless plug, whatever. But I'll leave you. I got 2 more jokes actually. And they both involve pussy. So, like, you know, sometimes with breast cancer, sometimes comes some girly cancer. So I had to go to the doctor and get checked, and I'm sitting there with my feet up in the stirrups, looking all sexy. And she goes, "You look good." I'm like, "I did shave for you." She said, "No, seriously." And I was like, "Okay." And then she proceeded to pull out this wand. Big wand. Very big. I think probably bigger than this mic. At least it seemed that way, you know? And I was just like, how am I supposed to wear that? It doesn't have straps. I quickly found out I lost my virginity that day, you guys. This was in the last 4 years, so yeah. 40-year-old virgin for sure. Well, tomato, tomato. Anyways, depends on how you look at it, I guess, right? But I was like, do I owe you dinner? Because I said the first thing that came to mind. We have a date next week to go get some Arby's. I'm going to leave you on this last one, and this one was one that actually kind of got me into comedy. You guys Colts fans? Yeah? No? Okay. Eat a dick. Just Boilermaker fans? What are you, Saints because of Brew? Packers? At least you didn't say Patriots.
Steelers!
Ooh, okay, so anyways, I'm talking about the Colts. Shut up. So I play a lot of poker. And I was sitting there at the poker table one night, and this guy happened to be sitting next to me, and he's like, "You're hilarious, Sears, you should do comedy, blah, blah, blah." And I had a picture. I had just come from some lady's house. Do you guys do the garage sale marketplace shit? Yeah? Oh, it's addicting, right? Oh, yeah. Buy something? Oh, yeah. Anyways, I bought something, and I went to this lady's house to pick it up. And her cat came around the corner, feline cat. It was the most beautiful cat I'd ever seen. I think it was like a Maine Coon or something. She's like, "Yeah, I paid $6 grand for that cat." I went to look at her and say, "Lady, you got ripped off. Do you know how much pussy I can get for $6 grand? Especially in Lafayette, Indiana, sir." You guys, thank you so much for putting up with my tips and all. Make sure you get your mammograms, young ladies, because I have a sister right now that got diagnosed at 24. So, not to bring it down, because we gotta laugh at this shit, because otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna cry. I'm grateful for my cancer. It's blessed me more times. I never even want to do this shit. So, never even imagined doing this shit. So, but make sure you guys get checked and do your mammies and everything else. And just follow me, I guess. Sorry, this was the last minute thing she called me about or texted me about 2 hours before the show. So, I kind of wrote a little set for you guys. Sorry. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Sorry about this heat too. I mean, you know, I'm surprised all of us don't have our shirts off by now. Come on, ladies, we can do it. I'm here for it. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for coming.